Hey everybody, Scott Pierce here at Listings to Leads, and I'm going to walk you through how to generate 10 to 30 really good quality seller leads using one of the PDF guides from Listings to Leads and all the tools that direct traffic to it for you to generate some, again, great quality seller leads here. The guide this week is going to be what is downsizing, how to, and more. It's a really good guide because especially in this market where people might be looking to either downsize for reasons like being an empty nester, or maybe they want to get a smaller mortgage payment, all right? Maybe they got a house that's just too big. They bought it in the last few years or whenever, it doesn't really matter. And they just want to get a smaller mortgage payment. So they might want to get a smaller house for that reason as well as many others, all right? So this is the PDF guide. I'll show you that where that is a little bit later, but I'm going to walk you through how to create ads, like with images like this one. You can use videos, and when people click the ad, the first question that will come up will be, what is their time frame to sell? And they can select which time frame is appropriate. And you'll see we automatically collect name, email, and phone number right from Facebook. They click next, and they're going to be taken to a page where they can download that free guide. You will get the lead sent to your CRM automatically for you to be able to start follow-up and start generating some really, really good leads. So here's the download page right there, and they'll download that guide that we just looked at. We also have free social media posts like this. So Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, people click the post and they go to the landing page, and you can see here, I got my landing page set up for name, email, and time frame to sell. And they click through that. And again, they can download the guide. The lead goes to your CRM for automatic follow-up. We're going to send a email to our database. The email is absolutely awesome. This will generate some more free leads as well. Again, people click the link in the email or they click the image and they're going to go to the same landing page that we see right here. So very, very amazing right there. We've also got postcards. Absolutely awesome. You see the QR code right there. So you can either mail the postcard or you can door knock, or you can just print them up and hand them out. Maybe if you're at an open house and a seller comes through, but these postcards are amazing as well. Go ahead and pause the video and scan that QR code if you like to, and see how that mobile responsive landing page that we just saw pops up and is able to collect leads. Here's the back of that same postcard. All right. So it's absolutely awesome because the front is going to offer the PDF guide on downsizing. In the back of it, we got the information about how nearby home sales affect their home's value. And it's got your free listings to leads. So what is your home worth landing page right there? And we've even got an awesome text service as well. All this is all completely automatic. Again, if you want to pause the video, go to that URL, send a text, see how that works. And I think you'll really like what you see right there. We even have a QR code for you as well. So if you're doing, offline marketing or other things where a QR code would be appropriate, you can use the QR code. Again, people scan that QR code and the landing page for downsizing comes right up for you. And then lastly, although it should not be lastly at all, is a short form video script. So this is a script for you to use on your telephone, or your phone's Teleprompter app, record an awesome short form video, vertical format, upload that to Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, YouTube, TikTok, wherever else you want to upload it to. A lot of our clients are telling us they are getting really good engagement from the leads that they're generating from doing that as well. All right. So a lot of really cool things to do here to generate. Your branding is going to blow up. You're going to generate great leads, and the leads that you're going to generate, typically the engagement with them is going to be higher than your kind of other leads that you might be generating from other sources. All right. So with all of that said, let's get into listings to leads. Either go to listingstoleads.com, sign up for your free trial, or just log into your Listings to Leads account. Click on PDF guides. You'll see that right there, PDF guides. And what I like to do is I like to type in the word so that the PDF guide I want comes up. All right. I've kind of done it before. Maybe it's just me, where I'm kind of working on one guide when I got all of them up and I accidentally start on another guide. So I like to just have that one guide sitting there, makes it a lot easier. So you'll see the action items across the top, left to right, and there's a couple more right there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the download button, and you got English and Spanish. I'll click on download for English and open it up. And so here, just go ahead and read through the guide, because again, these guides are meant to give the person requesting it great information, excellent value, making you look absolutely amazing, but you are the one that's going to come in and add value on top of this. So it's imperative that you understand what's in the guide so that when you call back, you understand what they've been looking at, what have they been reading, and you can add value to that conversation. Okay. So go ahead and download the guide, take a look at it. If you have any questions, let us know, but we've had pretty good feedback from most people on them. So can't wait for you to get them in your hands and take a look at them. Once you're familiar with the guide, let's go back to the far left where it says create ad. Click on it, click the version that is appropriate. So English or Spanish. I will do English, and I'm going to leave it as lead ads. Click create ad. And it's as easy as just, all you got to do is type in the location, and you can edit the budget if you want to. You can edit the start and end date if you want to. All you have to do is click publish. All you have to do. It is literally that easy. That will send that ad to Facebook for review. I've got Facebook and Instagram connected for my ads. And, anywhere from 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe a couple of hours, depending on what's going on, that ad will be live on Facebook, and it's going to be a lead ad. I'm going to collect the time frame to sell on the first page, and the name, email, and phone number on the second part of that lead form. Okay. So it's going to put you in a new tab like this. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to go ahead and close that. And let me just show you one more time on that ad. I want to show you just a couple more things that you can do. So again, I'll go to create ad, English version, leave it as lead ads, and just click the green create ad button. And I'm still going to type in the location like I did before. I'm going to leave the budget, even though I can edit it. I can edit the start and end date. But there's two things I'm going to show you. One is changing image and video. So I can click that. And for example, I can select another image or another piece of media right there. So there's a different image. And again, people click it just like before. It'll work the exact same way. I could also, again, click change image and video. And using that short form video script you saw a little bit ago, which I'll show you where that is in a minute, I could record a video. And this time I would do it in a landscape format, but using that same short form video script, record the video in the landscape format. And then I would click the upload button, upload the video, and that way it's you in the ad instead of one of our images. All right. Now, I always tell people, get the ad running. All right. Don't sit there and tell yourself that you're going to do the video tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. You're losing leads. So just get the ad done with the image to start with if you need to. But when you have a chance, record the video, and then you can rerun another ad with that video. And I'll show you real quickly. I've got a video under my files, video, and then here's a video that I've got. And just so you can see how it populates and get a sense of how that works right there. So I selected the video, I clicked it, insert, and it can take a few seconds, maybe even, 30 to 60 seconds. But what we're doing is we're preparing that video. And then now when I click publish, it will have the video in the ad instead of the image. Okay. So again, run the ad with the image if you need to. Just it's more important to get the ad out there in the first place. But if you can use a short form video script, record a video, use a video in the ad, and get a lot more branding, right? A lot more engagement. Help really people get to know, like, and trust you when they're hearing from and seeing you in that video versus just a regular image. Okay. So either way is great, but move towards working with video more and more as we go through 2023. Now, the second thing I'm going to show you here in the ads is you can do retargeting. And I don't like doing retargeting for buyer ads, but for seller ads, if you got, for example, a custom audience in Facebook of your farm area, right? So or all of your seller leads, what have you, right? I could type in here, seller. And well, if you got an audience, it'll come up right here and you can select it, and then you can run the ad to that audience. All right. So with that said, let me go ahead and close this out. So we got the ad out there, whether we're doing an image or a video. Next up is the email. And this is so awesome. So I'm going to click on that. And here's the email. And so I can if you're going to use your CRM, most people will have their leads in another CRM, right? Whether it's BombBomb, Follow Up Boss, Lion Desk, Boomtown, KV Core, doesn't really matter. And so you might want to send it from your CRM. And so to do that, here's what you do. Click the green copy button. All right. Go to your CRM, log into your CRM, and go to email blast. Every CRM has that option. And so in Listing to Leads, it looks like this: create email blast and follow up. And they all work kind of similarly. So let me just show you using ours. And I'll put here, get the information on, hit next. And then here's where you do it. Okay. So we just copied that text from Listings to Leads. We're just going to paste it right here. So before we paste it, we'll click source. And so ask your CRM support people where the source button is in your CRM if you need to, but it's literally that easy. All right. Now I've got an awesome email, and you're going to generate good leads right out of your database, probably from people that you've never been speaking to so far. Probably people you don't even know who they are. They're just in your database. All right. So some of them are going to click the link or the image and become a lead that way. Some people will just reply back to you and start a conversation that way as well. Either way, sending these emails to your database on a weekly basis is so key, very critical to engaging your database, because what you're doing here is you are providing a ton of value. All right. It's great to send listings to your database. All right. And we recommend sending the listing flyer to your database, of course, in our training. But this is where you get really, really great engagement. All right. So do not forget to send this out to your database people. What I like to do is I'll drop it into my database, click save draft. And then from my CRM, again, KV Core, Boomtown, Follow Up Boss, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I would send myself a test email and then just make sure it looks good. Make sure there's no issues with the email. And once we're good to go, I'm either going to send it to my database or I'm going to schedule it to get sent in the next day or two. All right. But please get these PDF guides to your database. I really think you're going to like the feedback and the engagement and the leads that you're going to generate from it. All right. So we did the ad, we did the email. Next up, we got the postcards. So if you are looking for postcards to send to your farm, all right, or if you want to print some postcards up so that when you're talking to a homeowner, where really you could hand them a postcard, which is even better than your business card. Because what do people do with your business card? They put it somewhere and they never look at it again. With a postcard for one of the PDF guides here, you see I can click on the postcard. I can either download or just print. But well, I'll tell you, let's go to download. And let's just take a look at the front and the back real quick again. So there's the front of the postcard downloaded. There's the back of the postcard downloaded. And now you could download this postcard and upload it in whatever postcard program you are using. No problem. You can totally do that. So here's the front of that postcard. But I'm telling you, this is such an awesome piece of content to mail out to your farm area. All right. Or door knock. I mean, you know, we always want to talk to more people. Getting face-to-face with people is critical. So the door knock or mail it, either way, but get this to your farm. All right. Absolutely awesome. Now, if you want to mail it from Listings to Leads, let me just show you that option as well. So again, under print, download postcard, and go to print postcard. Now there's a few things here you can do with print postcard. One is, and this is more the advanced idea, and you hear me talking about this with listings, is I would, whatever program I'm using for my list, I would get my list, make sure they are all on the do not call. All right. And I would click mail to my list, and you can do your list from Listings to Leads as well. But I would upload my list, upload a new list right here. And then I would, go through and submit my order. And then I would use that same list in a program like Redx or Mojo Dialer. And I would call the exact same homes that I sent the postcard to. And here's why. All right. The postcards in and of themselves are going to work great. You're going to have really good feedback from it, I think, from the people that you send it to, relative to a lot of the other postcards you've probably been sending. All right. But when you call them, it is so awesome because the script is really, really easy, right? Because it's a customer service script. You're just calling It's a did you get call. All right. So when you call them up, it might be something like, hi, Scott, this is Susan from L2L Realty Demo, and I sent you some information regarding downsizing your home. I just want to make sure you got that. It was a postcard. You probably got it in the last day or two. And I just want to make sure you got it and to see if you have any questions on that. Boom, right? Awesome intro into a conversation that may or may not go down the path of talking about downsizing their home. Maybe they want to talk about something else. But here you are calling regarding something of value that you sent to them, right? They will recognize that, right? You're not calling about selling their home. You're not calling about something random like a pumpkin pie recipe. You're calling regarding information that you sent to them. You just want to see if they got it and if they have any questions, right? Here's the beautiful thing. Think this through. The idea is that you do this every month, all right? Every month you're calling them. And so the first time you call them up, maybe you leave a voicemail. Second time you call them up, maybe it's a voicemail. Third time you call them up, maybe they go, oh, well, this guy Scott called me up the last few months. First month, it was about the downsizing. Second month, it was about 5 dangers of overpricing your home. The third time he called me, it was about selling your home in a changing market. And now the fourth time he's calling, I'm going to pick up the phone because he probably's got something interesting to ask me about. All right. Or I want to see what he sent me this time. Or I got now that he's calling me and I'm getting the postcards, they're more likely to hold on to the postcards. Right. And then when you call, they go, yeah, I wanted to talk to him about the postcard here that I got this month. You see how that works, right? So you're going to get more conversations as time goes on. So please, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to do it as a one-off thinking, well, the results I got this one time, the first time I did it, will be the best that's ever possible. That's not true, because two things are in play. One is you're going to get better every time you do it. The second thing is people start expecting to hear from you at a regular time interval, in this case, every month. And some people are going to start really kind of waiting for that phone call, right? Or when you do call, they're going to go, oh yeah, that's right. That guy Scott called. And I know we keep getting his postcards on different topics related to real estate. Let me talk to him because I am thinking about something related to selling my home. All right. You're not sending the just sold postcards every time. You're not sending the what is your home worth postcards every time. It's something that's a little bit more value added. All right. So the postcards are awesome. And layering that postcard with a phone call is like pro level stuff right there. All right. So just keep that in mind. Next up is the QR code. So you can click that and download the QR code. And that's really great. So if you're doing any offline marketing or any kind of print marketing where a QR code can be a benefit, people just scan the QR code at their phone. The landing page comes up, they can fill it out and you generate the lead. So good stuff right there if you need it. This is the landing page right here. So you can put this landing page anywhere. Anywhere you can put a link, you can put this landing page. So if there's a website like maybe Pinterest, right? Or maybe you just want to take that link and go create your own email in some other program. This is the link. You can put that link anywhere. Now, we automatically use the link in the ads and the social media postings and the e-flyers to your database, right? So we're automatically putting that link in all the tools we're using. But if there's something else that you want to, like Facebook Marketplace, or maybe in a comment to someone that has a question and where this guide may be relevant to that question, you can put in the landing page link and say, hey, just, click this link and you'll be able to download a guide on that topic. Great stuff right there. All right. So that's the landing page link right there. And then you got more options right here. Two great more options. First one is the view PDF guide script. And the idea here is that you send it to yourself or download it. So let's just say I download. And being on a Mac, what I can do is just copy that, open up my message app on my laptop here and send that to myself as a text. And then from my phone, copy that into my Teleprompter app, record a great video, all right? Upload that video to Instagram, Reels and Stories. I would upload it to YouTube. Automatically, it'll upload as a short. And if you're doing TikTok, upload it to TikTok as well. Now, when I record a video on my Teleprompter app, I'm going to save it as the regular video file, but I'll also have an option to save as either square or landscape. And I'm going to do that as well, because in that way, I can use that video in either the square or landscape format in my Facebook and Instagram ads, right? I could use that video in an email program like BombBomb, where I want to send out a video email. Well, I could put that video with the same email for the PDF guide and send that out together. And that way my database can actually see me, right? And get to know me a little bit better and help that know, like, and trust algorithm essentially get a little bit better for me. All right. And again, it's all about doing this every single week, right? If you do this once, like working out once, you're not going to get the benefit from it, right? It's doing it every single month. You're going to get better. People are going to get more interested in hearing from you, and all of that works together. All right. But it doesn't happen if you're not going to do it, the keyword, consistently. So that's a short form video script for you. And then the last thing under more options is create social post. So click create social post. And again, it can post up to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And all you have to do is click either post now or schedule. So I could say, you know what, go ahead and post this on tomorrow at like 5:19 p.m. Click schedule, and then that will post that tomorrow at 5:19 p.m. Usually I just do post now, but you can do whatever you want to do to make it perfect just for you. All right. So there you go. You got an amazing PDF guide. You got the tools to drive traffic to it. And I think you're going to generate between 10 to 30 leads, typically pretty good quality leads. It's going to be a little bit more mid-funnel. And I really want you to be thinking about sending out those postcards and doing the phone calls as well. All right. Maybe you start with 100 a month to a farm area. What I would do is I would do 100 postcards to my farm with a PDF guide once a month. And then once a month, I would also send out a listing PDF postcard to my farm, right? That way I can mix it up with, hey, I've got new listings, I'm selling listings, right? So, you know, because we're real estate agents, and so we want them to know that we can help them buy or sell real estate. But then alternating with PDF guides is absolutely awesome, because you're going to do something that nobody else is doing. Everybody else is sending out just listed, just sold, what is your home worth? Nobody is sending out a postcard offering something of real value. All right. I can go to 1,000,001 websites and get my home value nowadays, right? There's nothing new about a what is your home worth. Came out, what, 10 years ago, I guess, at this point. So if you're doing that and it's working great for you, awesome. But I think the PDF postcards here, or the postcards for the PDF guides, is going to work really, really well also. So if you have any questions on any of this, by all means, please let our support team know, and we'll talk to you soon.